Welcome back, my regular individuals, to another episode of A Word with Erica. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, whatever time you may be watching this. Okay, so today I want to ask a question. Have you ever ended friendship, a relationship, or has one just ended and you didn't get a resolution or you didn't get closure? Are you the type of individual that needs closure? I definitely was that individual. And it's hard. I always have to say the last word, or I always need to understand what happened if it weren't my doing. But even if it is my doing in ending the relationship, I feel like I have to give the person an explanation on why I no longer want to continue this relationship, this friendship, whatever. Like, why I don't want to talk to you anymore. And it is so hard when that's not given. If you're that type of individual where you feel like you need resolve and need closure, I feel your pain. I do. Are you the type of person that always has to have the last word? Like, I need them to hear me. They've got to hear what I said. Or I need to explain to them how I'm feeling. I need to explain to them why this hurt me so they don't do it to the next person. Or I need to understand why they did this, why they said this. I need to understand how they felt or what could have brought them to this conclusion. Yeah, that was me. And if you're that type of individual, it is beyond difficult to leave a relationship without those things. And it will eat at you. It will eat at you because things have been left unsaid, just hanging in limbo. And it's going to be very awkward to run into that individual, to see them, to think about them, and you never know. You never have an answer. Well, after all these years, I am finally at a place of acceptance, of accepting we won't always get the closure that we need. We won't always get a resolution. People are really okay with the way things end, and we just have to face reality. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And I do believe that if you don't get a resolution or you don't resolve or get that last word or understand what happened, it wasn't meant for you to understand. And that's okay. As difficult as it is to accept, it's okay. It's life. Everybody isn't as caring as you are. Everybody doesn't care how you feel. I mean, some people don't even care how they feel. They just want to forget it. Now, everybody processes things differently. Everybody deals with things differently. I mean, it's just how their brains are wired, how they grew up, how you grew up, how you feel in your heart. But it's okay. As hard, as difficult as it is, you're not going to always get the situation to end how you want it to end. And you have to be okay with that. Like, so now what I do, if a relationship has ended not at my will or not what I want it to happen, and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I want to say my piece. You're not going to be able to do that. I'm like, okay. So what I do, I write it down. I write it down. I pray about it. And I let it go. When they say let go and let God, I truly do. Like, you have to. And if you're one of those individuals that have to be mean in the end to hurt them the most so that you don't have to hurt, so that it doesn't hurt you as much, please stop. Because that doesn't feel good either. Because even though you may have said the most hurtful thing to them, and then you were done, you block them or you don't ever talk to them again, and it feels good to hurt somebody in that capacity, you also know that that doesn't feel good and that's not right. And if you thrive off that, and maybe you need to do some self-reflecting because it's something in you that thrives off that negative energy. But I've had relationships with individuals that I have not talked to in 10 plus years. Some of them a little less. And when I say, boy, it will wreck my brain. Like, what did I do? Like, surely I'm not that bad of an individual. Surely I didn't do anything. I'm just a regular individual, but so are they. And perceptions are different on each end. But you have to know in due time if it is meant to happen. If it is meant for you guys to have a conversation later on down the line, later on in life, later on years down the line, then it'll happen. And some of those people, like, if they don't talk to me now, they're never going to talk to me, or I'm never going to talk to them, or we're never going to figure out what happened. It's okay. You've moved on with your life, and so have they. So what I have to do now is I have to be really intentional about thinking and being thankful for what they brought to my life or what they got for me. As we hear it, people are in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Also, people are there to teach you some lessons. Whatever their role is, whatever their role was in your life, accept that. Be thankful for all the good times and look at those lessons that they may have taught you. Whatever it is that they brought to your life, be thankful. You may not be able to thank them personally, but as long as you are thankful, I think you'll be okay. In fact, I know you'll be okay as a regular individual because, like I said, it's hard, and I'm a regular individual. Hey, boy, after years of needing, like, wanting to go strangle people or go just shake them and be like, hey, listen to me, let's talk. Everybody's not talking individuals. Everybody's not resolution-minded individuals. And some people want to hold on to the hurt. Some people need to hang on to the anger. And they're never going to talk to you. And you have to try to make peace with that, as difficult as it is. So, again, be thankful for what they brought to your life. And even if you're that individual that has to be angry or have to say the last word, or someone's reaching out to you to have a conversation to figure out, if you want, you can. No matter how much time has passed by, if you're thinking about them, I feel like if it's been 6 months, 8 months, a year, or even more years, and you're still thinking about this individual, then you probably can have a conversation. It would probably be worth it, or it'll help to get it off of your mind. But if you don't have a resolution or closure, then sit with it. Move on. Live your life. And just be thankful. There's some things in life that we'll never know. We'll never know why that individual didn't like you. We'll never know why they didn't choose you for the job. You'll never know why God moved your life the way he did. It's just some things our minds weren't meant to know, or we will never know. I'll have to be okay with that, because if we don't, I can tell you from experience, from firsthand, it will destroy you. It'll wreck your life, like always wondering what could have been. What did I do? What did they do? Why did they do that? What were they thinking? What were they going through? Just think. Everybody's going through a different season in their life. They're going through different things in their minds and their hearts, and it's not always about you. And vice versa. I think every time I come up with one of these words, or I come up with a phrase or something, I try to talk about it on both ends, as the individual going through it and then trying to look at it on the other person's from their perspective, because you never know. But I will say, for all of those individuals that I don't even think I have, because I'm the type of individual that I have to tell you why I'm not talking to you anymore. But if there's someone out there that may be watching this that I just completely stopped talking to you for no reason, you know, it's okay. But like I said, I don't think that's who I am. But for all of those individuals that just, stop talking to me, or suddenly stop liking me, or I did something, I apologize. I apologize for whatever it was that I did or I said, or I made you feel away because of who I am, or whatever the case may be. I apologize for however you felt in that moment. And just putting it out there and releasing it into the atmosphere, whether they see it or not, that feels good as well. I'm sorry, couldn't have been the best person, because I'm sure who I was at the time they stopped talking to me, or what they thought I did, or even if they made something up. I'm sorry you had to do that. But again, all of that was in my hurting phase and the hurting me. This here, all of this is the healing me. And when you can get to a part where you're in your healing stage, needing closure or resolution will no longer be a thing. You'll just accept it as it is. Go heal yourself. Talk through it in therapy. Write it all down. Write a letter, tear it. Write a letter, burn it. Get it out. Cry about it. Go punch the air. But let it go. Because we won't always get what we want. We won't always get closure. We'll have to be okay with that. And honestly, it feels good when you think about the good things. Think about the good things and the lessons that they taught you, and what the good that they brought to your life. So, all my regular individuals out there that need closure, need a resolution, you don't need that. You need healing within yourself. I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have any comments? Go ahead and comment, like, share to someone who needs to be okay with not having a resolution. Send this to those individuals that need healing and need support, because I'm here, and this page is to support other individuals. All right, my regular individuals, I hope you people have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you next time.